She said, what'd he say? She want my money.
Hey, man. So that means you was watching the doc. I didn't see episode 3 yet.
Nigga.
Did you see episode 3?
I binge watched that shit.
All right, I'm gonna watch episode 3 tonight.
The shit was amazing.
I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you.
I can talk to you about episode 2.
Yes, you can, but we'll talk in a second. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What's the deal, everybody on YouTube? What's the deal, everybody on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere? This is your boy, Dre Barter, back again, yet with another special guest. Look, so episode 9, we end up interviewing the Southfield baby, the 9 Mile baby, the king of Southfield. So it's only right for episode 10, I get the king of Farmington in here, man, for episode 10. So welcome. What's the deal, man?
Welcome, Clooner.
What is up? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. And say your artist name for the crowd, man.
My name is Clooner.
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 Where did that name come from?
That name, my last name is Cloonen. So Cloon, A-N. So just took that off, put the E-R.
There that go.
Yo, let's talk about that. So, my rap name is Dre Barter, right? Everybody
Ain't
always
got
asks me,
last
how
name.
you get this, how you get that? Look, in high school and middle school, my Facebook name used to be Dre Carter. Everybody know this. Even like when I was in school, sometimes the teachers would damn near call me Dre Carter, even though they know that's not my last name, right? I got this Carter from my mom's side, this and that, the other, right? When I was trying to do music, I was gonna name myself Dre Carter, you know? But then there was already another Dre Carter out there. So I'm like, fuck it.
Fuck I'm doing?
Fuck it.
Drop that
B come before C. Dre Barter.
I'd rather take a B anyway.
You
Yeah.
would have taken the Crip route, but you took the blood.
In that case, yeah. In that case, yeah.
Said,
You
no,
know.
see you live.
You hear me?
Hey, you got a valid point, man.
Yes, sir.
You got a valid point. So, I mean, on today's podcast, the Stu podcast, right here, we doing this right here at InHouse Studios. We usually just talk about whatever comes to mind. So, I'm gonna just talk about like how you even started off, like wanting to know that you could rap or wanting to know that you want to be a rapper, and actually like taking it like serious.
I mean, there's definitely different parts of that path. You know, high school was the start of me just rapping because the homies were rapping. You know, shout out Keels, who I mentioned earlier. He was rapping.
Shout him out.
You know, people were just, you know, he was a popular guy, so people were fucking with us. I was like, all right, let me do it. Let me, you know, I want to be popular. Let's fucking do it. And so then I drop a song. She gets passed around school. I'm like, all right, I got something. Lots of duds, whatever. Then 2015, it was the year I think I started taking it seriously, and the fact that I credit 2015 was like, that's when I found my vision. Okay. You know, like, all right, instead of just rapping words, coming out with silly shit, what stands me apart? I'm like, well, at the time, still at the current time, I don't get pussy, so I dropped out. I don't get pussy on the world.
So that was your first. That
was the first thing to come to mind, though.
Yeah, because
that was your first record.
Yeah, and it was the idea of taking something that would be like a sad song, but making it hype, and then so people can fuck with it, laugh with it, whatever they want to do with it. You know, I'm just gonna shock the scene. You know, so then that was like I went with doing that for a while, and then I started doing like local shows, doing more like the hip hop type of vibe. You know, like Bruiser Brigade-esque type of shows. Okay. And then I would credit 2019 with like, all right, I've been wasting all this time in these past couple of years. Let me actually start using the social media, the promo, get paying for promo, putting the video clips on the page, and really like fucking more with the Detroit sound. And then that's where I am today. Okay.
So the Detroit sound, I would say, what year do you think you picked up on that and like really started to like be able to leverage yourself in that area? I'd say definitely in 2019, as I was saying, but I mean, the first time I probably tapped with it was like 2018. Okay. I did a song called Softest Rapper in the D, you know, because I wanted to let everybody know, like, all right, everybody's fighting to be the hardest, you know. And obviously you can see the stepping stone from Softest Rapper in the D to King of Farmington, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, I wanted to, originally I'm like, all right, I'm rapping in the D, everybody's trying to be hard, I'm soft, leave me be. Jump to King of Farmington. I'm like, well, shit. I've been putting on, like, doing promos, getting Farmington, like, all this, like, you know, they've asked me where I'm from. I'm not going to cap. Farmington, Michigan. I'm like, I'm putting on for this. I don't know who else is doing it. Might as well be King, you know, aimed at the Detroit audience. Like, hey, man, I'm different. I'm Farmington. Shit. And from there, obviously, there you go. Viral moment. You end up, getting a lot of highlighted different things. What was like your favorite like highlight point? Because obviously Twitter was going crazy at that time for you, and a lot of different people were seeing you that they didn't see. So like, is there anybody that stuck out to you when they shouted you out or when they highlighted your video that was like a moment for you?
Probably the biggest one was Royce the 5'9".
Okay.
Shout out to Big Royce.
Shout out to Royce.
That's over there.
Because Royce is like, people always complain like Eminem doesn't do much to help out the local scene, but I always just look at Royce as like the right hand man to M. So like, if you get the Royce shout out or the respect, then that's an extension of M. And then Royce just legend in himself.
Shout out to Heaven Studios.
Shout out to Heaven Studios for sure. Kay was just in there not too long ago. So so I would tell you my favorite highlight actually was Freddie Gibbs.
Oh yeah,
when he stepped in, and
that was hype too.
And everybody had that tune of the Farmington. Oh,
I want to ask him that though.
Sure.
Where did that hook even come out of? Like, you know what I mean? Like, where's that? I want to know that process. Like, you was just like Farmington.
Honestly, I mean, just going through my friend's shout out Luke Superior, his beat page, just tuning the beats. I found it, the melody. I don't know, man. I mean, I just wanted, I was like Farmington, and then you hit that note, and then you're like Farmington. Let's see.
Nah, yeah. Hey, you don't have to be quiet, man. Because when you was hitting that shit rang,
was
bro.
ringing on that bitch.
Because it's like it's a two city package. They're different cities, but obviously they're basically the same city. Why
I mean, oftentimes you think about it, Farmington and Farmingtonhills. I mean.
Yeah, when you think down, like, hey, meet me downtown, we going to Farmington.
Yes.
But we live in Farmingtonhills. Get the fuck out of here. People like mostly just white Karens on the internet just being tripping off.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't know where he's talking about. He's in Farmingtonhills and there, but then he's Farmington here. What is he?
Yeah.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
And you call them Karens, the Karens of the internet.
Look, the Karens and the fucking, bougie ass men in Farmington. I don't know, all these people.
So you had a lot of haters that came with this King of Farmington title.
With everything, man.
That comes with it though. I ain't gonna lie.
It does.
Yeah, when it comes to this music, we know that the hate does you good. I ain't gonna cap. Like, that's something that Wallow 267 shout out that he always says. The haters is your marketing team. Yeah. Let them do their work.
Oh yeah.
And I would say, so from there, from the King of Farmington record, then getting to the point where I see you now getting with these different artists that are like more notable, like a Sada Baby, like what you just did with Snap. I'm going to go back to Sada. How did that even come about?
Well, honestly, it's almost advice for just artists. I was just focused on doing like paid promo through Sage's, like boom, boom, boom. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, like maybe I had like 10 to 15 last year. And because he's come across my shit before, but he was really fucking with and Snap too. They both saw my Cowboy song I got on Say Cheese, and they're both fucking with it. Mm-hmm. So Snap reached directly to me, and Sada reached out, or basically he was talking with Kid L, and Kid L like connected those dots because they were talking about the lyrics, like quoting my lyrics in the group chat and this and that, which is pretty hype to see. Yeah. And he just hit me up. He's like, "Hey man, if you got the money, Sada wants to work" type of vibe. And I was like, well, that's, my heart was pacing. I'm like, oh my goodness, Sada's like one of the biggest artists in the city. He wants to fuck with me, this or that. But I'm also, then of course, like practical. I'm like, well, I don't have that kind of money. So then luckily the next message was, he'll work with your budget. It's like, oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a blessing.
And you know what? I've had a couple artists to be in my DMs. Last year, a highlight of mine was I had a record called All You Got, and on that record we posted it on Instagram. Somehow The Game, like the rapper The Game, he saw it, commented, and then we went into talks, and my budget could never reach the type of budget for a game feature. Not now.
And that's just being realistic.
Yeah. Not right now.
It's funny. It's funny you say that. The Game just messaged me this. But the funny thing about The Game is, I don't know if you heard about those mixtape slots there, like slang. And,
See, that's dope. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that's dope for people to even have that idea, even kind of reach out to some of these artists and kind of give people opportunities. And some of them be, little scams too.
So what's your view on it? Have you been reached out from other people about the mixtape opportunity?
Yeah. It got reached out by Sauce Walk a while back.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I was like, I'm not trying to do that. Maybe some IG promo. I'll just skip it.
Yeah, yeah.
One of my clients. Shout out to Savad. I don't want to put it. I ain't gonna put it out there yet, but no, I'll put it out there. He got a feature with Bow Wow.
Okay. Okay.
And Bow Wow spazzed on that bitch.
Good.
I ain't gonna cap.
Good.
Yeah.
And so besides Sada, and then we'll talk about Snap, but besides those two, are there any other artists from the city or outside of the city that you'll want to work with? Like
shit, I mean, Vezel would be nice. I'd like to do another track with Babytron. He's popping out right now.
You got a track with Babytron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another track though.
Yeah.
Get a video with him, you know what I'm saying?
You hear that?
Yeah.
Get a video.
Speak it, man. Speak it. And if Babytron, if you see this shit, fuck with Clooner, man. Come on, bro.
Need another song and another video, man.
And he just dropped some music. Yeah. Like recently. Do you listen to him? Oh, yeah. Okay. Who's like you're like, I don't want to put nobody out there, but obviously when we talk about Detroit rap, you know, you got like a top 5-ish. And you ain't I mean, obviously we know you can't say everybody, but if there was 5, you know, artists from the D that you'll want to, or not that you'll want to work with, but that you listen to that are your favorite, who would you say?
Say like Babytron, Sada, Vezo. Shout out my boy Okir. He's like more on the underground rap, like, you know, like hip hop shit.
Okay.
So he needs, you know, he's really good. I fuck with him. Fifth spot, it's tough because I'm more stick to myself type of vibe, and I would just try to grab a Flint artist, like, all right, let me shove you in this Detroit list. But I don't know. Shout out fifth slot. Shout out Eastside Egg Roll. He's wild.
Eastside Egg Roll. Eastside Egg Roll. It's funny that you said that. We had I had seen him at the Mix Factory not too long ago, and I don't know what he was in there doing, but shout out to him.
Yeah,
for sure.
That is a person that's very creative when it comes to showcasing his art.
He's a personality for sure. For sure.
I gotta shout him out. You know.
Okay, and then all right. So back to Snap. The Snap. So how did the Snap Dog feature come about?
I don't know. I feel bad not even naming Snap, but
I told you you're gonna miss out on somebody, right?
You know, because I don't know. Like most of the artists, I would say, even with Agro, I just mostly listen. I just like watch a video or two, and then I get back to my shit type of vibe. You know, I don't listen. Like I listen more like the old school, like, you know, OF Wu-Tang type of vibe.
Okay.
But Snap's the real one, man. Snap is like the realest probably out of all the big artists I've had to work with, because everybody's trying to get money, and he did it for free. He really fucked with me type of vibe, you know, and like
shout out to Snap.
Shout out to Snap Dog.
Like he didn't have to do all that, so, you know, Snap, I appreciate it. It's a good dude.
Yeah.
We literally just shot that 2 weeks ago, and it's out already. Boom.
Yeah. So, hey, right now, listeners, if y'all don't know, Clooner right now got a track with Snap. I'm gonna just put some of your information down in the description, somewhere here, somewhere there. We'll figure it out. It's down there somewhere for sure. But yeah, man. All right. So back to it. What would you think for the rest of this year we can look forward to from you as an artist? Like, what do you got in the mix?
Well, I mean, probably by the time this interview's out, I'll have one with Crispy Life Kid.
Okay.
It's coming out.
Okay.
I heard of him.
Flint rapper.
Okay.
He signed to Vezo.
Okay.
Doing that.
That's what's up.
I don't know. Hopefully I go viral again. Shit, you know. Just more moves and more just like more people finding out about me, liking me, hating me.
So when you went viral, tell us about that moment. Was it a wake up call, as in like, okay, I woke up to this, or was it like literally just growing gradually and you seen it every day, like, damn, these views is going up?
Oh, it was just like a day of event type of vibe. Like I dropped it at 11 o'clock on a Monday, and then like, I don't know, maybe, you know, I go, and it is good advice almost too, like, you know, here, just dropped a video, but I went over to my friend's house to go check on the next video. I wasn't even thinking about it. So then like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock starts a little buzzing, nothing crazy, but by like 10 o'clock it's like, you know, every time I click Twitter, it's like 30 notifications. You know, Instagram, like Instagram took a second. Like first I was hearing like word like Facebook was something that was happening. I didn't have it on my phone, so I was like, whatever. We'll see it like when I get home. Yeah. And then like Twitter was really like the indication, like, you know, I'm like, what the hell happened? And then Instagram, you know, just seeing different people like showing me the Gibbs, and then someone tagged me with the.
See, let's talk about that,
the
right?
Royce.
The Freddie Gibbs thing. So, did you know who Freddie Gibbs was before he shouted you out?
Of course.
Okay.
Pinata.
Okay.
Classic
so
album.
When you seen that, was that a heart drop moment for you?
Oh yeah, definitely in a sense, but it's one of those things where, you know, it went viral, but it was like the song that went viral. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like Freddie Gibbs tagged me, you know, or these artists tagged me.
But it's still kind of dope.
It's cool.
You've seen them repost the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like that's definitely surreal. Getting like big names, like when you know, seeing who, like your shit. Like I just recently, you know, had Chief Keef and Uzi saw my shit recently. So.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know, like some just
the King of Farmington shit.
No, not that.
The newest shit with Sada.
No, other shit. Like I did a Uzi song with a cutout, and Uzi, like I put it on Say Cheese. He liked it, the post on Say Cheese, commented on my actual page.
That's dope.
I did one recently with Glow Rambo. Shout out Glow Rambo. He's a white rapper from Detroit, and you know, just from the Glow affiliation. Chief Keef saw from Say Cheese, went to my page, like the shit, and so just like big names, just like seeing it's like.
Got some cosigns on you, man.
Yeah. So what are you doing now to leverage that? Cause like obviously that's not like some everyday shit. You know what I mean? Having these like bigger artists like and comment and show support. So like now, obviously with you doing a lot of stuff with the city of Detroit, is there any other city that you'll want to branch out and work with their artists? Like, could I see a Clooner going to like ATL, or like would you go to Cali?
I mean, yeah, I would definitely like to go to Cali and shit. Certain artists want to work or whatever. I'm always doing like features and shit.
Have you been to Cali?
Not since I was a kid.
Okay, yeah, I think that's something that you should do for sure.
Like an adult life type shit.
For sure.
So, what's your goal for music? You know, what is the highest point for you?
Top 40 radio. I want to have like, you know, talking about haters, like. Fuck all you online haters. Fuck all of you. I don't give a fuck about you.
Tell them.
When sometimes like my family is hating on my music, or if I'm being so, you know, insecure type shit.
Yeah.
That's the type of hate. Like I want my shit on top 40 radio because that's the shit my brother and my dad are gonna be forced to listen to. Oh shit, the Sun Pop song, boom. They can't run away. They this whole time. Oh yeah, this hobby viewers, blah blah blah. That'll be a moment like. Bitch, I'm on.
There you go. There you go. Like, and that's awesome, man. Look, it takes one to know one, but you have to know that family support. Family is also, it gets weary because a lot of times your family don't see the necessary vision that you see, but then they also always get to reap them benefits, even though. So, I mean,
I always tell people
tell them shut up.
Yeah,
you know
look,
what I mean?
I can tell you this. It's glad that you had that mentality, though, because a lot of artists don't. A lot of artists will be dwelling on the fact that they peoples don't fuck with their shit. And the fact that you pushing forward without knowing that the main core of your family or even your closest friends ain't supporting as much, you still gonna keep pushing forward regardless. As you can see the results of you knowing yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You knowing you believing in yourself.
Facts.
There's another even key thing to say about like not necessarily King of Farmington, but like 2019, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put all my music, not release it, drop it on an album. It's gonna go boom, nothing happens. I'm like, you know, during that time it was a dark period. Thought about quitting rap type of vibe. You know, next year, boom. You know, you never know.
That is interesting, and what I would say with that too is, so would you consider yourself an album artist?
See, I would say, but now I mean, it's singles. For other aspiring artists, like put out singles until people want an album. Okay. You know, like until people, and not just, oh, your friend wants an album. Fuck your friend. You know what I'm saying? Until like someone you don't know wants an album. You know, you gotta, and you know, if you gotta get the views up, you know, on your videos. I don't know, you know.
Yeah. So what is it that you focus on the most in your artistry? Is it the songs? Is it the videos? Is it the
marketing?
Is it the marketing? What do you think you like focus on the most?
I mean, focus definitely on the song.
Okay.
I mean, marketing is just like, all right, Like that's me typing like
that's easy, huh?
That's me like PayPaling the money. Like, all right, let's get it on the promo.
Right. That's easy, ain't it?
Yeah, but the song though is, I mean, that's the, I like to hope and I think every video I do is like a golden ticket.
Okay.
Not everything's a golden ticket, but just coming up with those ideas, those 10 out of 10 hooks.
Yeah.
So creatively, I'm trying to put myself in the studio with you. How long did it take you to make a record like The King of Farmington? How long did that take?
It's an interesting concept because I typically like have the material ready before I go to the studio.
Okay. So how long did it take you on writer's side?
Yeah, so I mean the hook was probably the first step. Probably came up with that in like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And then the rest of it was just more like, I feel like, it's tough. Like probably a day's worth if you put the time together, but I'm more of a procrastinator. Like I'll literally just like be like, I got this hook. I'll drive around and see if anything bars come to my mind, so I might have a bar or two. And then when I write, then I'm just like it just comes like when I'm writing, but
okay.
Type of vibe.
Okay. But. See, for me personally, it's all about where you at and what you doing. Like a lot of times, RIP to my dog. I had a dog named Coco, and when I used to walk her,
my baby.
Yeah, man. And when I used to walk her, that's where I would get like some of my best bars. So obviously, driving for you is something that you do. You'll take a drive and somehow get some of your bars.
Yeah, bars and definitely the hooks.
Okay,
like, that's where I'm listening to the beats people send me and whatnot.
Okay,
hell yeah.
Like if you have an idea for the song, all right, let me listen to a couple beats. All right. I like this beat. Oh, this melody could go with that.
Okay.
Major question, right? So we had a lot of people come in and always, either they got a lot of views on something. Actually, we had a guest on who actually up and coming with Icewear, Big Jungle.
Yeah, shout out Jungle.
Yeah. So I got a question. When you went viral, did people think you was rich?
People thought I was rich. I mean, probably, yeah. I get that in general as being a white guy in rap, like you love the hate, like, man, like this guy is fucking, he's got the trust fund, like it won't stop. Where does this money keep coming from?
Yeah.
And then there's other people who are like, Detroit people like hating, like, man, where'd this guy come from? He came out of nowhere, like, because it's, sorry, you didn't know about me before.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
right.
But
So I would say, let me rephrase it. The close friends, anybody thought you started making money off of like your viral clip and your song? Like, did they think that you was, like you had some money in your pocket now?
No. The fact that I'm still at my current job, they knew I didn't see a dime off that shit. So.
Yeah, because you get a lot of people though, because you always see certain artists say, once they get to fucking with certain people or their music start to be at a certain stature, they think they just, oh man, you got, you got money and you. So that's kind of why I asked that, because like you see that. You see that a lot out of people that don't know about the industry or the business or at all. Because I always tell, like I had a conversation with my homie the other day. Basically, I said, look, if you worrying about the money first, you need to not do this music. You need to get that notoriety. So if you broke with the notoriety, at least move your chess piece with that notoriety. You know what I'm saying? So this whole game is a chess game. So it's like, what are you going to do? You're going to be a pawn, you're going to be a king, you're going to be a queen, you're going to be a bishop, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But you still got to control this whole game right now. So at this point, you being broken, but with the notoriety, who fault is that? Yeah. That means you ain't putting in enough work now for it to be like 4 or 5 years in with all this notoriety, stuff like that. First year or two, I would definitely understand. First 3 years, understandable. But once you hit 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you still out here like struggling for features. Like we talk about, yeah, bro, 300 for a feature. Like, nigga, you was just popping 3 years ago. What the fuck? You was charging $10K. Like, what happened to all that cheese? You know what I'm saying? So that's where I say a lot of artists, like, just dedicate on y'all time and everything that y'all doing, and really just understand what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Because like, all these people gonna always think you got what you really know you don't got yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta understand your surroundings and all that.
That's just funny you say that, because I literally just someone, you just search your rap name, see what people are saying. Someone who's like, man, like, like they quoted artists like talking down type shit. And they're like, artists like Yeet and Clooner out here getting 1 million views and I get nothing. I'm just like, 1 million views? What are you talking about?
Yeah, but hey, but isn't that crazy that they can put you in that same category with Yeet?
Yeah, Yeet's huge.
Yeet is crazy.
It's like a compliment, but you're such a backhanded one.
Hey man, you take those too, right?
Yeah,
but that's where I say the people that be on
people talking
Twitter, exactly, on Twitter, Instagram, and all that. Those be the artists that really, really don't understand the business.
Yeah.
And they only understand why is people getting love.
Yeah.
And they think it's because people fuck with them and things like that.
Or they think it's just paid.
There you go.
No, it's a lot of
things. It's a lot of yeah, nigga, some of this is paid. Some of this is love. Some of this is just me putting in this hard work and somebody heard my shit and was just like, yo, this nigga is hard.
Yeah.
Like, but I hate it when I see an artist on Instagram, Twitter, social media platforms in general. Man, y'all you ain't fucking with me and da 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 da.
Yeah.
I be like, bro, do y'all know how much leg work, low key? Like, this is a first hand right here. Mm. He's telling y'all that he had to put in the leg work to even get viral.
Clearly.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's something I knew though, because that's what I do as an artist to another artist, especially in the line that I do. I never got to worry about where everybody else is, but sometimes I like peeking and seeing what everybody else is doing. So at the time, even before you did the King of Farmington, I was already seeing. Like I said, you was working with
Lord.
Yes, so and so is that your videographer now, or do you have a videographer?
I would say he's my main, Lord of the Outsiders. I do some videos with Made by Junk Food. Shout out Made by Junk Food.
Okay. And performance wise, when's the last time you did a performance?
Like October, November last year type of vibe.
How was that scene for you?
It's good at different scenes, man. Shit. I mean, I did a show with like the Juggalo type of people. That's like ICP, St. Clown Posse, like those type of that crowd. They had like a wrestling event like happening at the same like people like they booked me. They booked a wrestler. Like people like hitting each other with like shit and like that type of vibe. And this other vibe, I was like did a show like the last show I did was with like a rock bands and then like my other rapper friend John Penman. Shout out John.
Oh, okay. So you've been into different type of crowds for real. So that's what's up.
Yeah, that is good. That is good because your music is the one that could touch different crowds. Off the music shit, because we done talked enough about this. You are a self-proclaimed king of Farmington. What is like? Let's talk about your spots in Farmington. What's your favorite spots to be at?
Tell us what's out in Farmington, man.
Plug Farmington, man. Plug the
spots,
city.
I mean, definitely.
The city.
Definitely, the key spot is my house.
Okay.
I don't leave that much.
Okay.
But outside of that, I mean, as a youth, I spent a lot of time at the Farmingtonhills Ice Arena, 8 Mile, by a Rider skate park.
Yeah.
I Caustic Center as a kid. Shit. I mean,
what's your main eating spot right now in Farmington?
I mean, what
shout them out.
It would be Chicken King. I shout them out in the
wait,
video.
Is that bitch still open?
They've been I last 3 times I went, they had it closed, but they're still there. You know what I'm saying? Like
get rid of this bitch, goddamn! So I know they closed.
Yeah, staffing issues. So hopefully they get their staff right.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Chicken King. Shit, it's a tough question because I live.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Don't. No.
I live close to like Livonia, Northville, Novi, so I'm tapping in with all of them. So like 12 Oaks Mall type of vibe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bonaventure as a kid type of vibe.
Damn, you driving far as shit just to get to Chicken King.
Oh, I'm close to Chicken King.
That's not far as hell. Ain't that downtown? You talking about the one in downtown Farmington?
Yeah, that's not that far. I could walk the type of vibe.
Wait, you said you about Northville?
He just take Grand River.
But I'm in Farmington though.
Right. So you by 12 Oaks, Farmington.
I went to Power Middle School. 12 Oaks is no
within
vibe.
That area. He within that area.
12 Oaks is
don't just think he at the mall.
Nigga, even by Bonaventure, that's kind of far, bro.
12 Oaks
Bonaventure
walking.
That's just a walk down Grand River, really. But
bro,
I ain't walking that far.
Trust me, I understand a walk. I used to walk from what's that? Middle Belt all the way to Beachwoods.
Yeah.
That's far.
Yeah.
I had to go past Mix Factory. Then had to go past.
Yeah, you was like Middle Belt and what, 7 Mile?
No, I was 9 Mile Middle Belt.
Okay, Middle Belt 9 Mile, all the way to Beachwoods.
But when I went to Farmington, I had used to my 11th grade year. I ended up walking from Farmington all the way near 13 Northwestern, where I used to live at.
Yeah, that's a longer walk. Nigga. He's not walking that far. At least
I'm thinking, but in my mind, though, I'm thinking he said.
Yeah, I would at least.
I know.
In my mind, I'm thinking he was closer to 12 Oaks area because I heard him say 12 Oaks. So I'm like, nigga,
that's far.
You driving all the way over there just to get some Chicken King?
Now, how about this? You fuck with Chick-fil-A?
I do. I like Chick-fil-A. I haven't been to the two bias because like the lines are just always long.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So you had a song. And this ain't about the music, but you had a song.
Taco Bell, right?
What song is this?
It's two of them, that too. So you love Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah. I went there today. I went there yesterday.
So okay. Your ass don't never be on tip after that shit? Because that shit runs straight through me, son.
My ass is always on tip.
Pause, though.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. I'm not saying pause the show. I'm saying pause. Hey, Roddy is not on the show. That's funny. So Taco Bell's your shit. Taco Bell used to be my shit. I mean,
this nigga used to get it every night after the studio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm about to go, bro. Where you going? Shit, I'm about to go grab some Taco Bell, me and my girl.
Listen, I kid you not. Every single spot I done lived in Farmingtonhills has been close to a Taco Bell. So like, that's just...
Your ass be on the toilet for days with that shit.
I write bars on the toilet too. Shit, fuck it. It is what it is.
You had another song too, though. You said in the beginning, you said, what was it? I don't get pussy?
Yeah.
You get pussy now since you went viral?
Nah, man.
So you single out here?
I'm single.
Tell him.
Okay.
You know,
ladies, y'all hear this?
I'm in a tough part where my standards are here and all the girls who want me are here. No offense to you. No offense. But I'm sorry. I'm tired of these girls sliding my DMs with the babies. You know, I know I'm a little thick boy, but I don't need. I'm selective on the BBWs out here.
He said he wanted a slim dick.
All right. So in the DMs though, it's women taking a shot at you.
Very rarely,
okay.
Like I said, like 1, 2,
okay.
3, maybe hinting that type of vibe. But
okay.
You know, like I don't humor any of that because it's the curse of having standards, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
But you gotta have your standards.
So you dipped in some DMs before though?
Is you taking shots?
Because Nick Mills said he take pride in dipping into some.
I might take a shot. It'd be funny if they watched this video in this full circle.
Hey man, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You hear me? Take them.
But I got some like love song type vibe pop songs, you know. So I feel like a good way to slide is type of yo, you trying to be the video girl in this video or what? You know what I'm saying?
Hey ladies,
y'all hear it, man. Y'all hear it. And you know what? This brings me to my next topic. Something else I feel like you should do. Me growing up as a kid, I used to listen to all different genres of rap, all different genres of music. Do you remember Weird Al Yankovic? Yeah, and I remember he had that one song, Trapped in the Drive-Thru. Yeah. Where it's
with the cartoons?
Where it's like the animated. Yo, you should do some shit like that, bro. That would.
Where is that motherfucker, man?
They come and go, but he was making some
that
shit.
That nigga had me and my siblings cracking the fuck up.
He's old, because he was first popping like the 80s. So when he came back in because in the 2000s he did that White and Nerdy.
Yeah.
He did the I don't know if you heard the T.I. Whatever You Like. He did that remix.
Yeah.
Like he definitely took more of a hip hop approach with his later stuff, and he's still touring and type shit. But he ain't dropping like that.
I only bring that up because I remember, so the King of Farmington is a highlight for me that I remember, but I also remember you holding up the Drake and the whole thing with the Drake thing. That was with Sada, right?
Yeah, that was with Sada, ain't it?
Yeah, I got 2 Drakes. So first I did the pull it up with the Drake, and then the next one was the Drake.
Okay.
And then that started the trilogy I like to call with the Drake, the Uzi, the Strap.
Okay. So the Drake and the Uzi I know about. Who's the Strap?
Oh, I had to put the strap on me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, 100%.
I had first male rapper to put a strap on on.
Oh, that shit.
Strap on.
Okay. Did that video come out?
Yeah.
That video came out.
Did they censor that motherfucker?
Nah. I mean, it's hard to see type of vibe, but you know, when you have an idea, you just gotta go there.
This
you know
man
what I'm saying?
This nigga said he's the first rapper.
I'm thinking he talking about
nigga, the strap, or at least like a harness or something.
No, man, he talking about the strap.
That's one day.
The strap.
You're gonna hear a song literally. It's gonna be called "Gun."
Okay.
And then you're gonna be like, damn, he got a gun.
Okay, that's when we know.
That's when we know. Okay.
So your titles, you're just blank. You just out there with it.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it. It is
like,
what it is.
And it's talking about pussy, you know, like when you'll know when I get pussy because that song is gonna come out saying I got pussy.
I got some pussy.
So please,
okay.
so you've got pussy before though.
No, I'm saying like if I did, the song would be out. So you stay tuned.
So you're a virgin, is what you saying?
I am the best rap virgin, probably first rap virgin in the game.
You're probably not.
No pussy, bro?
You're probably not the first, but I will tell you, bro. That's something good that you should keep on, bro. Why not? Until that right shorty come around.
I ain't gonna lie. How old are you?
I'm old, man.
Yeah, nigga, that's not good.
Nah, but he ain't pushing 30 yet. He got some time. You got some time. Yeah,
nigga, did you see the 40-year-old version?
It doesn't matter what we saw, man. This is Clooner, man.
Right.
Look, we fucks with you, but we gotta get this man some pussy.
I mean,
dog.
yeah, we could. I mean, get a night out with me, man. We'll get you lit, bro. For sure.
No cap, nigga. We have a bitch fucking on you right now.
Hey, man, shout out to my boy Chad Hoffman, man. We'll bring him out too, man. That'll be a good night.
Hey, Chad gon' love it.
That'll be a good night.
Now that's one person I feel like that got some pussy.
Chad's got pussy.
Chad definitely.
Chad
you need to get game from that nigga.
Chad was flexing about pussy, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and
he came in saying, "Yo, I have to put that."
Hey,
all right, Chad. I didn't need to hear all that, but all right.
Anybody from Farmington know who Chad is?
Yeah, Chad is stamped. He's stamped, and you said him in.
Sure.
You said him in the song.
Well known in my city like Chad Hoffman. Everybody knows Chad. Shout out Chad.
Shout out Chad, man.
Bro. Shout out Chad. Okay, so obviously you don't got many favorite spots, but
yeah, it's tough. I'm a bad ambassador, but it's tough. I mean, just say anything in downtown Farmington type vibe, you know.
Yeah.
Marvin's, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Have you got any sponsorships?
I mean, someone asked. A smoke place from like Walled Lake was like trying to get me to do like a Walled Lake type of song.
Should have did a drop for them, man. Did you do a drop?
And they didn't ask for a drop. They wanted a song.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Though. Yeah, but did you do it?
Nah, it just wasn't. You know, I had to be motivated type of vibe.
I feel it.
Plus, people want because people really wanted after that Farmington wanted me to shout out other businesses.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm sure.
So I shouted out, I did hottest in the city where I shouted all the ones that people were like, I can't believe you didn't say Greens, or I can't believe you didn't say Marvin's.
Right.
Shit. So I shouted all that out in the hottest in the city, and then I shouted a little more on the King of Farmington remix.
I'm like,
sorry to you who knows if you're watching, I didn't shout you out because mostly I've never consumed your product. I don't know how I'm gonna put it in a bar.
100,
you feel
100,
me?
100.
And then you weren't talking pape.
You hear me? Pay me.
So the pape, so the bag. So right now, let's say an artist like me come about, I want a feature. What's that bag looking like? You ain't got to put no number on it, but let's just say, yo, Clone, I want a feature. What you thinking?
I mean, I'm talking to you. I probably feel like bad and be like, yo, I got you. But I mean, as of now,
what's that supposed to mean? You feel bad?
No, I feel bad, but just like when my heart's too kind that if I meet someone and I'm like, all right, I know you. Like someone asked me for my feature price, and told him at the time, I'm like, it's $200.
Okay.
Saw this guy at Walmart. He's like, yo, Clooner, I hit you up. I'm like, did I respond? Because there's a lot of feature people I haven't responded to because I don't want to overdo it. I don't take the time type of vibe.
Sure.
And then he started talking about Chad talking about doing a video, which I charge extra for the video, but then part of me is just like, I saw him at Walmart. I got him.
So you one of them type of people. You so down to earth that if somebody like me was to come up, you actually know them. It'd probably be for the love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love or like unless you're like
work with your budget.
Some people are annoying, so I might just be like, all right, 40. Just give me money to record it. Oh, I want to record with you. No.
I lowballed you already. Yeah. Like, just let me do what the fuck I need to do.
I'll do it on my own time.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually having more time like off work, so I can actually like, all right, I can go meet with somebody in the studio and get some money.
But, has anybody recognized you at work?
At work? A few people. One person like.
It was the funniest.
I mean, two people like. It's like two people were like, "Yo, you're the king of farming, But like the two like funnier ones.
What is that like though? When somebody come up to you like, "Yo, is you that king of Farmington guy?" Like, what is that like?
It's fun. It's, I don't mind it. But like definitely the funnier one and the weird one. The weird one was like I was taking a delivery and it's dark as hell, and he looks at. I open the here's your food, and he's just like. Hey, you're that guy. Like it's like on and it was like a dark kind of like spooky type of place. I'm just like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, let me go.
I'm trying to work.
And then the other person who recognized me, it was the funniest one because he's just like, you're that dude on Instagram. I'm like, I got an Instagram. You're right. You caught me.
Yeah.
You caught me.
Yeah.
So I decided,
I'm at work.
Yeah. So that was funny because it wasn't like I know you, but I don't exactly know like the song or whatever. But like I see you on Instagram. I do be on Instagram, so
yeah. Okay. And so obviously the last pod that I did it with the King of Southfield. He told me that he has some undertucked bars.
Yeah.
That if it was some smoke there, that King of Southfield and King of Farmington will have to get down on something. Do you got some bars for him? Has that been tucked?
Rap battle.
I mean, it's I didn't fully tell him, so it's pretty funny for you to watch this, Dev.
Yes, because he's watching.
We got a song in.
Okay. Oh shit! Okay.
We got a song in, but I had messaged him like, "Yo, you trying to do a song?" And he, left me on red. Kept moving.
Dev left you on red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, Dev.
Initially,
come on, man.
And that shit happens. I do that to people, but like. So I went to Facebook and I was like, should I go to war or what? And everybody was like, war,
let's go, baby.
War. So literally this song, because I already had recorded it. I already recorded the song I was going to get him on.
Okay.
And I already started like coming out with bars and how I was going to flip the same song into the diss song.
Okay.
Because the hook goes, I'm in the hills with it. He's in the field with it. And I was going to say, I'm in the hills with him. I'm in the field with him. And the video, I'd be in the field.
Okay.
And I'd be like flexing, it's like basically saying it's mine,
Right,
war, baby.
Right.
Like I took over.
Yeah, you was going to conquer the Southfield area.
He was going to put in that bitch.
Luckily, because I don't want to beef. Like, so, he responded because obviously it was just more of a time thing. But he left me on red type like a week, 2 weeks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's where it's like, the king of Farmington. What
are
you doing?
Like what?
What are you doing?
Like bro, I'm right here.
We almost came to war now, but now we unifying. We're gonna take over the game.
Okay.
So, whenever that drops, whenever we do the video.
Yeah. So do you have a
rap
projection?
Battle.
When is that? Do you have a date for that or not?
I mean, Dev was talking about this month. Dev is he has big ideas.
Yes.
Working motherfucker, I'll tell you that.
That man wants, I don't know if I should be saying it type of vibe, but this man wants the North Farmington football team, the Southfield football team, he wants them in the video.
Okay.
That shit lit though.
It's dope.
I think he's the one dude that can pull it off.
Yeah.
Especially if you be abdomen with him.
If he's ambitious about it, for sure.
You gotta be with him on that though.
Well, he says he knows like the different people, so I said, all right, if you pull it off to have a vibe, like I'm at the house.
Look, I ain't gonna get one person.
He said
get one person. Y'all know who that is. Chad.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, he
get all three. He get both of them schools to come out.
He for sure got to be in the
whole
middle,
Farmington coming out, and then look, Dev already got Southfield. He's straight. The whole Farmington coming out for Clooner. Fuck that.
Yeah, for sure.
Man. Yeah, if I do a full like outcasting, it's just thing is people are busy, so that's why. But Dev is ambitious, man, and we're about so whenever he's ready, whenever you're ready, Dev.
Weirdest man.
King of Southfield, we'll drop that shit,
JCM.
Until then, I'm gonna keep sliding shit out. Who knows what I'm doing?
Okay. I
got a question. So, top 5 favorite rappers.
Like all time?
Yeah, not no
for
city
you.
shit.
So not no Detroit.
This for you.
Not no city.
I mean, top 5 all time, generally. I have a good 4, and the fifth slot always changes, but I'll say MF Doom, Biggie, Lil B, Bones,
Lil B,
and then fifth spot, I'll say Babytron right now.
Okay. Hold on. Let me stop. He did put Babytron in there, but let me stop. You know you are white from Michigan. If Eminem ain't in your top 5, man, what are you doing, man?
What the fuck is you? First off, nigga, you said Lil B. You said Lil B. Did I hear that right?
He did say Lil B.
B's one of my favorite rappers all time.
What the?
Does he follow you on Twitter?
Not criticizing your top 5.
So I thought I was doing something because back in like 2014 when he was like following like people and shit like that, he still followed me to the day. That's like.
But here's a important thing. People need to look up every song Lil B's done with Clams Casino. Producer. If they did it like all that shit, you put that all in an album, 10 out of 10 classic everywhere. All critics. So
you saying all his individual shit with that man is more doper than his albums or projects and shit?
Probably, yeah, because he's one of those artists who puts out so much, and he has different styles. Like Lil B, like I could technically be like, all right, my favorite albums or favorite artist is Lil B on that Bass God Clams shit.
Okay.
But then I could say Lil B's also my favorite artist on that Turn Up, Ignorant, like Left Hand Cyrus, right? Him, Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Bill Bellamy.
You fuck with Miley?
Back in the day. Now, I mean, she's cute, Work with me.
Miley.
You hear that?
You hear this?
You hear
what
that?
song we're going to go
Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana.
Hey, going crazy for sure.
But Eminem, like I said, the fifth spot literally could be like, I could have said, here are the people who would like gravitate for my fifth spot. I would say a Wu-Tang members like ODB.
Okay.
I could say Eminem. I could say Wayne.
Okay.
I could say Nas.
Okay.
I could say I fuck with Mos Def or like a Rick Ross.
Okay.
Top 5.
All right, so people don't know this. My top 5 changes actually. I would like to put myself in my top 5, but the narcissist in me.
Hey, it is what it is.
No, I'm not gonna do that. So I would say my top 5 is based upon the things that I really like. Right, I really like lyrical rap. I really like people with substance. Obviously, Hove is in there. This is not in any order, but Hove is definitely in there. Lil Wayne is in there. Kendrick Lamar is in there. Rick Ross is in there for me. And the fifth spot, that could be interchanged. Sometimes, if it's like a 2 a.m. vibe, maybe I'm listening to Drizzy. Maybe.
Fucking Drake
Sometimes I'm listening to Meek Mill. Meek Mill, to me, like the camp I always loved. I love the 2011 to like 2014 MMG. That era.
Yeah, that class. That class.
You
was
had
crazy.
Ross, Meek, Wale, Stally, Rocky Fresh. Like I can name you all people that like probably aren't notable. I mean, you had Gunplay. Yeah. Like you had a lot of artists during that time. So
Gunplay was actually a dope ass artist. It's just I feel like MMG didn't know how to really market him in the right areas. It's just that nigga was really about his shit.
Nah, yeah, and some rappers really is about their shit. But, another person, I don't want to leave him out. Andre 3000. That's another person that I can put into my top 5. But yeah, my top 5 favorite has nothing to do with the people I think are actually in the top 5.
Yeah, that's a different thing. Like I think objectively, at the end of the day, top 10. Like I feel like every top 10 list probably should have. Like Rakim, but then also have.
First off,
also have Drake.
You are a fucking I commend you,
Yeah,
bro,
no,
for
that's
even
respectable.
knowing who the fuck Rakim is.
That's respectable. I mean, if he listening to MF Doom, if you listen to anybody that's actually like real in real rap, then you have to do your history. Like for me, another person that can interchange in that top 5 is Big L. Like Big L for me,
that is the greatest rapper of all time. Not Big L, I'm sorry, but Rakim.
Yeah. Okay,
that is the greatest of all time.
You're piggybacking like, yeah, Big L, man.
No, Big L was one of.
I know
he's nice. He's nice.
Don't get it twisted.
He's nice.
But then you just go down all the dead people, Pun, Pac, all these.
Of course.
Now that's another one.
Of course.
Pun was crazy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Pun was crazy. It's just you got niggas don't put it like this. Niggas don't do their research on Big Pun, Big L. You know what I'm saying? Rakim's still here, but Rakim and shit like that.
Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy, man. People don't do enough research on these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
that's why these children is only knowing. Because mind you, we accolade the modern day. What I just said. We accolade.
We're prisoners of the present moment.
Right.
Yes.
We never, but then again, we kind of put it like this. It's so different in so many cultures. You feel me? You got the basketball culture that's prison in the past. The music culture always want to evolve, which is fine.
Sure.
But it's kind of like, reason why we want to keep evolving is because we already know it's coming back around. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like we never give the greats from the start of the shit the notoriety enough. That's in my opinion.
It's because they started it off. And of course, records are meant to be broken, obviously.
At least you know that. Because a motherfucker in this room always declares that records. How can you disagree with when you got Guinness World Books that has motherfuckers trying to beat the record?
Yeah. They're
meant to be broken.
Yeah.
Eventually. We ain't saying you can hold a record for 3 to 5, 8 years. Drake, for an example. I don't give a fuck. In my opinion, he's holding the record for being a longevity artist right now.
Yeah.
But that will be broken.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe.
Right now.
Because you want to know something? If we're not going to talk about rappers, he done it because guess what? Artists in general, Michael Jackson was that. Literally from him a child all the way till he died.
But we talking about hip hop though.
Right, but I'm talking about music.
Within hip hop, we never seen a Drake. I don't think
not true.
See it.
Not true. Hove, nigga. Hove. No matter how old he was when he was blowing up, he literally had buzz in a great album.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Every decade he ever went in.
But Drizzy has a different style. What is your favorite era of rap? If there's like a time period to a time period, like are you a SoundCloud rapper? You like that era? Or are you like the 2012 to 2015, like your J. Cole, Kendricks? What are you? What era did you like?
I just stuff, because the 90s has a good time.
Okay.
But I don't know, 2000s, like Wayne's peak.
Okay. So
Wayne's
that's like 09.
Mixtape era Wayne.
Okay.
That was a good
Mixtape era Wayne was something stupid.
That was.
If I just handpick, especially an artist. And then shit from, Wayne's just dominance. Literally, Wayne's dominance started in the Young Money album. Then we got to Drake, and then now we're still riding the Drake coattails, so.
Yeah,
it's been a good time.
I feel like it's starting to die down. Honestly, I think he's just starting to become another. Like, if we want to put it into a sense, he's starting to do what Hove is doing.
I mean, the man
That's
is
why I say he's
Drake is
becoming
what now? 34, 35.
That's still young in the game.
It's a little young in the game, but you're right.
For him to be at the peak he at now, that's young.
Yeah.
Because Jig, how old was he when on Blue? What was that? American Gangster.
Hov started off. I mean, he got on. He was like 27.
Yeah, he's in his 40s now. I'm at 50.
I think he my dad's age. I think he my dad around the 50. Yeah, like 50. I think he is like 50. We could look that shit up.
Yeah, we will later. I would say too, to segue off that. What was I just gonna talk about? Clothing line stuff. Is that something that like you getting into in terms of like your brand? Because obviously Clooner is a brand. Yeah. So besides the music, is there anything else that you want your audience to like pay attention to, or something that you got coming out? You got a STEM player coming out? Like what's what's up? I
got a shirt being it got designed. I still gotta see it on the shirt or whatnot, but it's shout out Frost is rad. He designed it, and I still can see the final product. But it's like me, Drake head, because I got the Drake, I got the Uzi. Yeah. So No, I just told him, order a test run of like 20 XLs because I still have some leftover like old tie-dye Clooner type shirts.
Okay.
But they're like small, mediums. I thought I had a female demographic / smaller people demographic.
It's gonna come, bro.
Yeah. It's not as there, but more so need L's and XLs and those larger shirts for the family.
So you got a lot of big and talls.
Yeah, there's some big and talls, I guess. I didn't say about ordering any of those shirts. Those are extra, probably. Or just XL. Like, I think XL is a safe size. So.
Yeah, 100 though.
Okay. Now, is there any shout outs you want to do for the people out there? Anybody you didn't name that you want to name?
Shout out Nolan Muncie.
Okay.
He does a lot of plugging for me.
Okay.
Shout out.
Now, is these people on your team? Do you have like an actual team or nah?
I mean, I would say he's part of the Clooner team in some capacity, like just trying to set moves up for me.
Okay.
Shout out him. Man. Shout out whoever, man.
100. Hey.
I probably shouted out already people. I'll shout out Adam Shepard.
Okay.
Go to Metro 37 to record in Rochester.
And that's where you record.
Yeah, but if you want to get your sound sounding like me, you want someone who knows how to like get you on the reverb and the auto tune for your singing.
Right.
He records with like pop singers now. He records with metal bands. Like, you could do all type of sounds. Shout out Adam Shepard.
I'm not trying to hit you with a Kanye, but I'm gonna hit you with a Kanye. I'm gonna let you finish. But I got the best engineer in the city right here at InHouse Studios. But yeah, keep plugging. Anything else?
Shit, plug your mom. Fuck it.
Oh my!
Hi, mom.
R.I.P. Mom. She's in heaven.
R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P.
100.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
2018.
Okay.
Oh man, sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay. Well, on that note, appreciate you for coming on the podcast. We had a good time here, man. It was nice to get to know you. Of course, Clooner's information will be down here in the description one more time for your boys. This is episode 10.
Wait. Do the fucking hook, bro.
What?
Farmington.
King of Farmington.
Get loud on that bitch.
Farmington. Hey, ain't no one fucking with me.
Yeah.
I run my city.
Farmington.
Farmingtonhills. Ain't no one fucking with me.
Yeah.
I run my city.
He run that city, man. Farmingtonhills,
man.
King of Farmington, man. So this is episode 10 of the Stu Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Hit that like button for Clooner, man.
Subscribe and turn on those post notifications when we drop.
Yeah. We out here.